or distribution of the following presentation, without the express written consent of Epic View Studios, is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville. Helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Kai's Field here in Fairfield for tonight's Senior League Legion battle between the Bangor Commodores and the Central Maine team that's made up of some Fairfield people, Waterville, Winslow. Your starting lineups tonight for Bangor, they will go with Keegan Sear at shortstop and leading off. Brad McLaughlin will be first base, batting second. Matt Holmes will be the right fielder, batting third. Brady Hod will be batting cleanup and playing left field. Braden Karen will be playing third base, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Ben Karen, the second baseman. Batting seventh, Max Clark, the center fielder. Batting eighth, Isaac Bushway, excuse me, the catcher. And batting ninth, Luke Miss Bruner. That's quite a name. Luke Miss Bruner, the pitcher, will be batting ninth for Bangor. Defensively for Central Maine, they will have in left field will be Zach Nickerson. In center field, Jimmy Reed. In right field, Zeb Tibbetts. At first base, James Smith. At second base, Matthew Berry. At shortstop, they will have Reed Gagnon. And at third base, first pitch on the way, ground ball to short. Gagnon knocks off his leg, and to be safe at first is Keegan Sear swinging at the first pitch. So, as I said, your shortstop, Reed Gagnon. At third base, Hunter McEwen. At catching will be Nate Bickford, and on the mound, Evan DeMott. So Sear on with a E6. That brings up Brad McLaughlin, the first baseman. DeMott comes set. Strike outside corner. Today's game brought to you by Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield. Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street in Fairfield. DeMott comes set. Curveball drops over nicely for strike two. Quickly 0-2 to McLaughlin. Also, Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville. Dave Santone of Santone Inc. This one's in tight, 1-2. We also want to thank one of our biggest fans, Melody Leary, who watches every game. 1-2 on the way. Curveball slapped foul. Just getting a piece of that. Looked like McLaughlin was a little off balance there. Wasn't expecting the deuce. Big matchup tonight as Bangor comes in at 9-2 and Central Maine comes in at 10-2, having just lost to Bangor over the weekend up in Bangor 3-1. Ball outside, 2-2. Nice stop by Nate Bickford. 2-2 the count, nobody out. Top of the first, just underway here. Ball outside, count goes full. McLaughlin battles back from 0-2 to bring it to a full count. Evan DeMott comes set. Down low, he walked him. Well, quickly, Bangor has something going here in the first inning. And Matt Holmes, the right fielder, another lefty, will be at the plate. Not great matchups here for Bangor with multiple lefties in the lineup. DeMott, if he can get that nasty curveball over, could have a heck of a ball game. Nobody out. See if Bangor wants to play a little small ball here with a 3-1 victory over the weekend. Probably wasn't a lot of hits. A rope into right field. That's going to get down. It gets by the right fielder. And everybody's going to be running. McLaughlin's going to score standing up from first base. And into third will be Holmes. That will be a single and then a two-base error. But quickly, Bangor on the board with two quick runs on that error by Zeb Tibbetts. Tibbetts charged the ball and just took a hop over his glove, went all the way to the fence. McLaughlin and Sear score, and Holmes is on third with nobody out. That brings up Brady Hod, the left fielder, cleanup hitter. DeMott will work from the windup. Ball low. Two quick runs here for Bangor, and they lead 2-0 here, top of the first. Here comes the 1-0. There's a roller to first. DeMott looks back the runner, throws him out. One down for Braden Caron, the third baseman. DeMott toes the slab as Caron digs in. Here comes the first one. There's a little liner. It's going to drop in for a hit. RBI single for Caron, and it's 3-0 Bangor. Dave Santone of Santone Inc., a local nonprofit youth athletic organization, would like to thank all of the local athletes for sharing their talents with the community all of these years and wishing them luck in the future. Here's Ben Caron, the second baseman. One out. Braden Caron at first with an RBI single. Ball up high. Comes the 1-0, fouled straight back, 1-1. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Find out how Prime Financial can help by calling today, 877-9450. DeMott comes to the belt. There's a line drive up the middle, right through the wickets of the second baseman. Matthew Berry was looking to turn the double play and turned to Gagnon too quickly, and the ball went right through his legs, and just like that, second and third with one out as they advance on the error. Three errors in the inning has led to 3 runs for Bangor. And Coach Rusty Mercier wants to have a little chat. I don't believe he's going to make a pitching change this early. As I said, Central Maine comes in at 10-2 on the season, and Bangor comes in at 9-2. So a battle of the 2 of the top tier teams here in Senior Legion. Max Clark, the center fielder, waits on deck with 2. Actually, it looks like Karen only went to first. He didn't go to second. I could have sworn, no, he did go to second. He was over talking to the coach. He's got 2 ducks on the pond here for Max Clark, the center fielder. Still only 1 out in the inning. It's 3-0. Coach Mercier goes back, and DeMont steps off because he's going to pitch from the windup. There's a ball down low, 1-0. As you think back to the second hitter of the inning, Brad McLaughlin, DeMont had him 0-2, and he ends up battling all the way back and getting a walk and kind of set the stage for, as a swing and a miss, set the stage for at least the first 2 RBIs in the inning. He gets McLaughlin out. Could be a whole different situation here in this inning. 1-1 the count. Runner stealing, and he's going to get in. Braden Karen just took off, and DeMont never even saw him until he was 3/4 of the way down the line. Somebody's got to be talking. In that situation, you really got to look at the third baseman. Hunter McEwen should have been letting somebody know that he was going. And Karen steals home. Karen also stole as a double steal. Ben Karen moved up to third as a foul. 1-2 the count. Boy, a lot of mental lapses this inning. Max Clark digs in. 1-2 the count. Curveball up and away. 2-2. DeMont kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He got him. Threw that fastball right by him. 2 outs. It brings up Isaac Bushway, the catcher. Four runs in for Bangor on only 1 hit. 2 hits, I'm sorry. Swing and a miss. DeMont starting to reach back for a little extra here. Here's the 0-1. It's a fly ball. It's shallow. Gagnon back. He's going to make the play. Well, 4 runs on 2 hits, 3 errors, and 1 runner left on base. The end of the first half inning, 4-0. 4 for Bangor, and Central Maine coming up.
And they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson here. Central Maine coming up, trailing 4-0. They will have Jimmy Reed batting leadoff. Reed Gagnon will hit second. Zeb Tibbetts will be hitting third. Jacob Thomas will be the extra hitter. And batting cleanup, Hunter McEwen bats fifth. Zach Nickerson, sixth. Bryce Willett will bat seventh. James Smith will bat eighth. Matthew Berry will bat ninth. And Nate Bickford will bat 10th. Defensively for Bangor, in left field, they will have Brady Hod. In center field, Max Clark. In right field, they'll have Matt Holmes. There's a bunt down the third base line. It's a beauty. The throw is not going to be in time, and Jimmy Reed has himself a bunt single. Boy, that was a pretty bunt. The right fielder, as I said, was Matt Holmes. At first base, you got Brad McLaughlin. At second base, Ben Karen. At shortstop, Keegan Sear. At third base, Braden Karen. The catcher is Isaac Bushway, and Luke Misbrunner is the pitcher. There's a pop-up to left field, and left fielder comes charging in, and Brady Hod makes the play. That was Reed Gagnon that popped out to the left fielder, and that brings up Zeb Tibbetts, the right fielder. Obviously, he'd like to atone for his error that cost a couple of runs last inning. Reed has a good-sized lead at first. Miss Bruner throws over. Diving back in is Reed. 4-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Miss Bruner to the belt. The runner is off. Throw down to second. Not even close. Jimmy Reed flies in with his easy stolen base. 1-1 the count on Tibbetts. I'm sorry. Yeah, on Tibbetts. Miss Bruner to the belt. Kicks and deals. Curveball. Outside corner. Ooh, that was nasty. 1-2 the count. Tibbetts going to have to protect now with 2 strikes, but duck on the pond down at second base. Big cut by Tibbetts. Just gets a piece. Count remains at 1-2. 1 out here, bottom of the first. 4-0 Bangor. Miss Bruner to the belt. Here comes the 1-2. Outside and high. 2-2. Miss Bruner looks the runner back. Kicks and deals. Curveball hangs up. 3-2. Tibbetts going to be sitting on a fastball here. 3-2 count. Miss Bruner kicks and deals. There's a little looper. Might be trouble. Right. It's going to drop in for a hit. Reed could not advance because he couldn't tell whether somebody was going to make that play or not. It was a good hustle play out there by Brady Hod. He just was playing too deep. But that drops in for a hit. So now Central Maine has runners at first and second with 1 out, and Jacob Thomas, the cleanup hitter, comes up. They're playing him deep and straight away. Miss Bruner taking too much time, and Bushway wants to go out and have a talk. One thing they've been fortunate with this year is in both the high school games and the Legion games is pitchers are not acting like human rain delays. They've been getting the ball and throwing the ball. Miss Bruner a little deliberate here with the 2 runners on. First pitch is high and away. Struggling a little bit with his control here. 1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second. There's a rip down the line. That's fair. That's going to get down into the corner. 1 run's going to score. And Tibbetts is going to get into third standing, and just like that, second and third, that ball was raked. Thomas with an RBI double. And Central Maine on the board to make it 4-1. That brings up Hunter McEwen, the third baseman. Miss Bruner kicks and deals. Ball up high. So important, pitcher, to start with strikes. You get the hitter gets into a hitter's count, he really can sit on a pitch. Here's the 1-0. Strike outside corner. Bangor 9-2 on the season. Central Maine 10-2. Curveball lifted to center field. Runner's tag. Center fielder makes the catch. Throws to the plate. And in safely is Tibbetts. Good hustle play by Zeb Tibbetts. Thomas is going to stay at second base. And McEwen plates another with a sac fly. That's going to bring up Zach Nickerson with a runner at second, 2 outs. There's a rip down the line. That's going to be fair. Being waved in is Thomas. Digging for 2. And in at second base. Just beats the tag. A big RBI double by Nickerson. Just like that, it's 4-3. Well, so much for that 3-1 pitchers duel on Saturday. That's going to bring up Bryce Roulette, the DH. He'll be hitting for the pitcher today. Ball up high. Want to know the count. 2 outs. Nickerson at second. Curveball. Up and away. Ball 2. On deck, James Smith. Miss Bruner to the belt. In the dirt. Nice stop by Bushway. 3-0 the count. Got to think that Coach Mercier is going to have him taken all the way. There's a strike. 3-1. Now, you know, you get down early, 4-0 like that, you come right back and put a 3 spot, potentially another one, as a foul straight back, and count goes to 3-2, and yeah, you're right back in this ball game. You know, that's if you're Bangor, that's very disappointing because you love to get a couple of innings, you know, shutting things down, but gives you a lot of confidence when you come right back like that. There's another foul out of play for Willette. Jimmy Reed started everything off with a beautiful bunt single down the third base line and stole second. Curveball! He got him looking. Ooh, nasty curveball. Oh, Central Maine gets 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and 1 runner left on base at the end of 1 inning. 4-3. Bangor.
Brook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Very entertaining first inning here. 4-3 Bangor. Bangor jumped out with 4 quick runs on 3 errors. It really killed Central Maine in the first inning. And Central Maine comes right back with 3 runs of their own in the bottom of the first. And go to the second inning here. Luke Miss Bruner, the pitcher, will lead it off for Bangor. Evan DeMott kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that one. 0-1 to Miss Bruner. There's a little roller at second base. Barry has it. Double clutches and then throws him out. Matthew Barry's little struggles here early on, but he makes the play. 1 out. We go to the top of the order. Keegan Sear. Sear reached on an error and scored in the first inning. Swinging at the first pitch. This one hangs outside. DeMont breaking ball. Love to have an easy inning right here. Here's the 1-0. Gets in on his hands, fouls it straight back. One and 1 the count. DeMont kicks and fires. Little breaking ball. Bends inside. It's 2-1. Right in on the inside corner. 2-2. That one had a little juice on it. DeMont gets the sign. Kicks and deals on 2-2. Down and away. And it's 3-2. Good carrots by Keegan Sear. DeMont kicks and fires. Full count. Takes something off that one. Oh boy, he wanted that one. It must have bent around the plate. Sear's on with a walk. And Brad McLaughlin, who walked in the first inning. Actually, McLaughlin had a great battle with DeMont. He got down 0-2 and battled back to work a walk and ended up scoring some runs because of that. There's a strike by DeMont. Matt Holmes on deck. All up and in. 1-1. DeMont feels like he's getting squeezed a little bit out there. Runner's going. Throw down. And it's offline. He'll be in standing. Stolen base for Keegan Sear. So 1 out. Runner in scoring position for Bangor. 4-3. Bangor leads here in the second inning. Ball up high and it goes to 3-1. Matt Holmes, who had an RBI single in the first inning. There's a little roller to third. Third baseman up with it. Guns across the diamond. He's safe. Pulled the first baseman off the bag. And Hunter McEwen kind of held on to that for a little bit. Instead of just coming up firing, he held it for a bit, and then he kind of tried to rush it. And Coach Rusty Mercer is out. If he's going to make a change here, or it's going to be an E5, the 4th error of the game for Central Maine. Umpire's going to go break up this little party at the mound. Coach Mercier taking all the time he has to. Holmes will be the batter. Holmes hit a hard shot to right field, and Zeb Tibbetts came charging in, and the ball skipped over his glove, went all the way to the fence. Tibbetts ended up on third and 2 runs in. Well, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Holmes the hitter. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop. Nate Bickford really getting to work behind the plate. He doesn't get in front of that one. His runners at second and third instead of first and second. 1-0 the count. There's a little looper. First baseman Backen's going to make the play. Throws to second quickly. Not in time for the double play. So 2 outs, and Brady Hod will be the hitter. Hod bounced back to DeMott in the first inning. 2 outs, runners at first and second, 4-3, Bangor with the lead. Ball inside. Gets away from the catcher a little bit, but he's able to pull it back. We'll thank our sponsors, Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield. There's a fly ball to left field. Nickerson fades back and makes the play. Oh, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 runners left on base. At the end of 1.5, 4-3 Bangor.
Enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. We go to the bottom of the second. James Smith, Matt Berry, and Nick Bickford will be the hitters for Central Maine against Luke Missbrunner. 4-3. Ball down low. 4-3. Bangor in the lead. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball. Strike. If they said he went around on that or if it picked up the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Ball away. 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. There's a slow roller to third. Third baseman up with it, throws across, and nice play by the first baseman. Karen got a little help from Brad McLaughlin, and we have 1 away. Matt Berry, the second baseman, will be the hitter. Missbrunner kicks and fires. There's a pop-up. Is going to get out of play. It does. Two of the top teams here in Senior Legion baseball. Bangor comes in at 9-2. Curveball. That was pretty. Just like that, it's 0-2 to Berry. And Central Maine comes in at 10-2, having just lost to Bangor 3-1 over the weekend. There's a rope down the line, and if it gets by the right fielder, big turn by Berry, and he's going to settle in first with a rope single. tell you, they've been hitting the ball hard off of Miss Bruner. Nate Bickford, the catcher, will be the hitter. 1 out. Barry at first. It's the tying run, 4-3. Bangor with the lead. Miss Bruner kicks and deals. Ball up high. One over the count. Barry with a good lead gets back in safely. One thing we've noticed with Miss Bruner, when runners get on base, gets very deliberate out there. Another throw over. Back in easily, Barry. Want to know the count to Bickford. Miss Bruner comes to the belt. Oh, he got him picked off. They throw it away. And Barry's going to get back to first. The first baseman kind of rushed the throw, McLaughlin. And if he'd have just thrown it instead of double clutching, they'd have had Barry easily. But Barry able to, actually if he'd have kept running, he had got to second base. But he does get back to first. And the pickoff does not work. Yeah, he's going. Curveball and the throw down. He's almost hit Miss Bruner. Matt Barry with a stolen base. Second stolen base for Central Maine of the ball game. Well, the tying run in scoring position for Bickford, 2-0 the count. Ball up high, 3-0. Waiting on deck, Jimmy Reed, the leadoff hitter. Miss Bruner to the belt. There's a strike outside corner. Bickford taking all the way. Miss Bruner to the belt. Kicks and deals. Curveball. Ripped down the line. It's going to be foul and out of play. Three and two the count. Matt Barry on at second base, the tying run. 4-3, Bangor in the lead. Bottom of the second. Here it comes. There's a rope in the left field. And they're going to hold him. No, they're going to send him. The left fielder comes up with it, and not in time. Barry's going to score standing. That's going to be an error on the left fielder that allowed Barry. Coach Rusty Mercier was going to hold him. But he ends up scoring on the left fielder's error. And Bickford's going to take second on the error as well. So just like that, we're tied at 4. Jimmy Reed had a beautiful bunt single in the first inning. Beautiful, beautiful place down the line. The third baseman there, Braden Caron, had no chance to get to it and throw him out. There's a little roller between second and first. And hustling over. Did they get him? I'm looking at the umpire. He didn't make a call. I'm assuming he's safe. Miss Bruner was a little late getting there. I think he got there in time, but Jimmy Reed just hustling down the line. And we're going to give him a single on that just for his hustle. Bickford moves up to third. Still only 1 out here. And Bangor coach wants to come out and chat with Miss Bruner. Now, if I'm the Bangor coach right now, I'm seeing how when they do hit Miss Bruner, they've been hitting seeds all over the park. So just a little pep talk there from the Bangor coach. And it's going to bring up Reed Gagnon. Gagnon popped out to the left fielder his first time up. One out. Reed on at first and Bickford on at third. Something Coach Rusty Mercier used to love to do during the high school season is first and third. He's always sending that runner. Reed dives back in safely. Trying to make the defense do something. Here it comes. They fake the bunt. It's a strike. And Reed has another stolen base, his second one of the game. So 0-1 the count to Gagnon. Miss Bruner steps off. Second and third, 1 out. Cool, pretty curveball. Drops down on the outside corner, and just like that, it's 0-2. Miss Bruner to the belt. Could really use a strikeout right now with 1 out. And really, all to get the lead run in, all Gagnon has to do is make contact somewhere. Although the infield is playing in for a play at the plate. He fouls that one out of play. Infield in, outfield deep, especially right field and center field. Straight away for Gagnon. Here comes the 1-2. Up and away, 2-2. Miss Bruner to the belt. Kicks and deals. Curveball. Tough pitch. Gagnon able to get a piece of it. Ooh. Well, that was a great defensive swing there by Gagnon to stay alive, because that was a nasty pitch. Down and in. 2-2 the count. Here it comes. Oh, outside. Woo. That's a tough one to look at. Full count. Second and third, 1 out. Tie game at 4. Here it comes. Curveball. Gagnon hits a fly ball to right field. Fairly deep. It's going to at least score 1 run. And in standing up, or sliding, is Nate Bickford on the sac fly by Gagnon, and Reed able to move up to third. And we got 2 outs. Zeb Tibbetts will be the hitter. Tibbetts had a single back in the first inning and scored a run. 5-4. Central Maine, they spotted Bangor a 4-run lead in the top of the first. They got 3 in the first and 2 so far here in the second. Tibbetts holds back on a high fastball, and it's 1-0. Jimmy Reed with tremendous speed on at third. Tibbetts looks at a curveball outside, and Miss Bruner down in the count, 2-0. Good hitters count here for Tibbetts. Miss Bruner comes down the line. Oh, charity hop for the first baseman. McLaughlin makes the play, and that's the end of the second inning. 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 error and 1 runner left on base at the end of 2 innings. 5-4, Central Maine.
And they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive, and Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson. Go to the top of the third. Bangor will have Braden Caron, Ben Caron, and Max Clark to face lefty Luke DeMott. I'm sorry, Evan DeMott. DeMott settled down. Left 2 runners stranded. He gave up 4 runs on 3 errors in the first inning. It really was a lot of it wasn't his fault. But Caron had an RBI single, also stole home. Something you don't see very often at any level. He had an RBI single and scored on when he stole home. 1-0 the count. There's a line drive. Nickerson has a bead, makes the play. One away to Ben Caron. Caron reached on an error. And the second baseman had a double play ball. Matt Berry went right through the wickets. And Caron was able to actually go all the way to second on that error, and he was stranded at third base. DeMott kicks and deals. Right by him, strike 1. Ooh. See, I got some cheese for you. What do you got for me? Ben Caron came up empty. Ball up high. 1-1 the count. Here it comes. There's a line drive up the middle, base hit. Bangor has a little something going with 1 out. Max Clark will be the hitter. He struck out to end the first inning. Second out, I'm sorry. DeMott just reared back and threw some fastballs by him. So we'll see if he challenges him again. Caron on at first with a single. DeMott kicks and deals up high. Ball 1. Caron with a pretty good lead over there at first. There's a foul right back here towards us. 1-1 the count. DeMott not really paying much attention to Caron over there at first. Comes to the belt. Throws over. Had him leaning. He throws it away. Oh, he really had Caron picked off. No way for James Smith to make a play on that ball. So it'll be an error on the pitcher. It's the 5th error here for Central Maine, and they lead 5-4. Crazy. 1-0 the count to Clark. DeMott to the belt. Curveball up and away, 2-0. DeMott up high. One out. Caron, the tying run, on at second base. DeMott kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Right by him. That's how we got him out the last time. Just fastballs right by him. I say just hump it up there again and see if he can hit it. Swing and a miss. He got him. Clark strikes out again. And it's going to leave it up to Isaac Bushway. Bushway flew out to Reed, or Gagnon, I should say, at short. His first time up. DeMott up high, ball 1. Big lead down there at second base for Caron. Gagnon wants to come in and let him know that, hey, I can sneak in behind him there. Pay attention to this guy. Not that it 2 outs. You don't want to. One thing you don't want to do if you're Ben Karen is get picked off with 2 outs at second base. You know, the tying run. Ball up high, 2-0. DeMott gets the sign, comes to the belt. Fires, up high, 3-1. Well, 3-0, I should say. Bushway will be taken all the way, I'm sure. There's a strike. 2 outs. Ben Karen singled. Went to second on a errant pickoff throw. And DeMott tries to fake him back to the bag. 2 outs. Here comes the 3-1. It's a pop-up. Third baseman has a bead on it. And he makes the play. little struggle there for Hunter McEwen, but he makes the play. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base at the end of 2.5. 5-4, Central Maine.
Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza. 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-17.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson. We are in the top of the third, 5-4. Central Maine leading the North Senior Legion standings at 10-2, half game ahead of Bangor at 9-2. And they will have Jacob Thomas, Hunter McEwen, and Zach Nickerson to face Luke Missbrunner. Curveball drops in, strike 1. McEwen had Thomas had an RBI double his first time up. Good cut there, and quickly 0-2. Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield. 0-2 count, ground ball to short. Tough hop, good play by the shortstop, and he makes the play. Keegan Sear came charging in. He took it on the in-between hop, which is always tough to do, and makes the play. We have 1 out. It brings up Hunter McEwen, who had a sacrifice fly, RBI in the first. Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street in Fairfield. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville. There's a strike. And Dave Santone of Santone Inc. I want to thank our sponsors for Legion Baseball. There's a ball in the dirt. Also want to thank one of our biggest fans, Melody Leary, for helping us bring you all this Legion action. 5-4, Central Maine, 1 out here in the third. There's a rope down the line. McEwen put a charge into that one, but just didn't get around on it. And it's 0-2. Missbrunner kicks and deals. Curveball up, fastball up, 1-2. Purpose pitch there. You don't want to come with anything too close on an 0-2 count. Want to get the hitter to chase. Here's the 1-2. Curveball right up the middle, base hit. McEwen all over that curveball. Hit it right back through the box, and Miss Bruner lucky to get out of the way. 1 out, Zach Nickerson, who doubled with 2 outs and an RBI back in the first inning. Good lead at first by McEwen. Ball up high. Nickerson looks down and gets a sign from Coach Rusty Mercier. Miss Bruna looks. Curveball. They were thinking that was a balk over. You could hear the coaches and the kids on the bench. There's a throw over. Back in diving, McEwen. 2-0 the count to a dangerous Zach Nickerson. Here comes. Throw down, and the runner is safe. Boy, it looked like the throw beat him. But a great slide over there by McEwen. And he's in at second with a stolen base. That's the 4th stolen base for Fairfield in the game. And the Bangor coach does not like that call. He came out to have a little chat with the umpire. And the umpire is explaining what happened. And it looks like McEwen might have got shaken up on that head-first dive into second, I'm sorry. Dave Santone of Santone Inc. is a local nonprofit youth athletic organization. They would like to thank all of the local athletes for sharing their talents with the community all of these years and wishing them luck in the future. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Find out how Prime Financial can help by calling today, 877-9450. 2-1 the count to Nickerson. Everybody okay. And McEwen gets his lead at second. It's a sizable lead. Here it comes. Curveball as a strike. 2-2 to Nickerson. Miss Bruna kicks and deals. Ball outside, 3-2. On deck, Bryce Willett, the DH. Miss Bruna to the belt. Fires. Swing and a miss, way outside. Nickerson went fishing for that one. He was completely fooled. And just like that, there's 2 outs. So Coach Rusty Mercier looking for Bryce Willett to deliver a little 2-out something here. Willett struck out his first time up. Miss Bruna to the belt. Kicks and fires. Ball up and in. Here's the 0-1. I'm sorry, the 1-0. It's 2-0. On deck, James Smith. We're in the bottom of the third, 5-4. Central Maine with a lead over Bangor. Here it comes. There's a little roller down third. It's going to stay foul. Boy, a 2-0 count. Willett, you'd think he'd be looking for a pitch there. That ball was, he went chasing for that one. It's 2-1 the count. As Miss Bruna gets some help from Willett. 2 outs, runner at second. Back to the pitcher. Nice stab by Miss Bruner. And he throws him out. Oh, 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 1 runner left on base at the end of 3. 5-4 Central Maine.
76. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. We go to the top of the fourth. 5-4, Central Maine with a lead over Bangor. If you're just joining us, all the action was in the first and second inning, basically. Bangor jumped out to a quick 4-0 lead, really due to poor play in the field by Central Maine. 3 errors in that first inning. Only 2 hits, scored 4 runs. A couple of walks didn't help either. And it was quickly 4-0. Central Maine came right back with 3 in the bottom of the first and then 2 in the second to take a 5-4 lead. DeMott been pitching in and out of trouble here all game. There's a ball outside. Isaac Bouchway, the catcher, will be leading off. He popped up to the shortstop his first time up. There's a foul straight back. 0-1 the count. 1-1 the count. It'll be Bushway, Miss Bruner, and Keegan Sear to face DeMott. There's a foul. Into the Bangor dugout. 1-2 the count to Bushway. Ball way up high, 2-2. Outfield fairly shallow and pretty much straight away. Might be playing them a little bit towards right field. Evan DeMott peers in for the sign. Kicks and fires. This one stays outside, and it's 3-2. Here it comes. Ball down low. Bushway, I think, looked into the was surprised that he didn't. And the umpire's lost count because he's saying it's a full count. The umpire is, and Bangor is saying that it's a walk. Coach Rusty Mercier going out to the mound. He's going to have to make a pitching change now. It's his 3rd time out there. We'll take a break and we'll come back after this.
We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your...
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Bryce Willett will come into pitch for Central Maine. He'll inherit Bushway, the leadoff walk at first, 5-4. Central Maine with a lead. Miss Bruner up. Actually, Keegan Sear is up. I don't know why Miss Bruner's not hitting. But Sear has reached on an error and scored a run in the first and walked and stole a base, stranded at second, back in the second inning. Runner goes, it's fouled off. Actually, that's Miss Bruner that's on at first. I must have missed something with Bushway. My mistake. One and two the count. Well, that fires outside. 2-2. The tying run is on at first for Bangor. Here in the top of the fourth, 5-4, Central Maine in the lead. Going, curveball is up, the throw down, and not in time as Miss Bruner was able to get under the tag. Two and two the count to Sear. Tying run on at second now. Nobody out. There's a foul out of play. Tough pitch. He went down and got it. Brad McLaughlin waits on deck. Five 5-4 Central Maine here in the fourth inning. Tying run on at second in Luke Miss Bruner. Willett comes to the belt. Fires. Grounder to third. Goes right through the wickets. And good hustle play by Gagnon. And they might have had him if the third baseman, Hunter McEwen, wouldn't have been had his head in his hands. So nobody out as Sear reaches on another error. Really struggling today in the field is Central Maine. Miss Bruner moves to third. And McLaughlin, who walked and scored and reached on an error in the second. Ball away. So important for these pitchers to start off with strikes. Get ahead in the count. It's been a struggle all day for both sides. Willett comes to the belt. Looks the runners, throws. Curveball hangs up high. 2-0. Nobody out here in the fourth. Runners at first and third. Bangor trailing by 1, 5-4. Willett comes to the belt. 3-0 the count. If you coach Rusty Mercier here, you need your guy to throw strikes out there. Sear already has a stolen base, faked a stolen base on that one. Here comes the 3-0. There's a rope into the hole. Gagnon can't get it. And we're tied up at 5. Reed Gagnon made a heck of an effort to try to get to that ball, but it was scorched into the hole. So McLaughlin with an RBI single. And we're tied at 5. That brings up Holmes. There's a rope into right field. It's going to be a base hit. The runner had to hold at second, so not going to be able to score. So we're going to have bases loaded, nobody out here. Brady Hod will be the hitter. Hod grounded out to the pitcher and flew out to left field his last time up. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tied at 5. Curveball. Ooh, nasty curveball. In on the hands of Hod and a strike. Another curveball. And it's 0-2 quickly to Brady Hod. The book is complete on Evan DeMott. He went 3 innings, 3+ innings. There's a foul straight back. Gave up 5 runs on just 3 hits. Just killed by errors out there. Had 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. 0-2 the count to Hod. Nobody out, bases loaded. Struck him out. Oh, big strikeout there for Willett. And Braden Caron was an RBI single, stole a base, actually stole home back in the first, and flew out to left field his last time up in the third. As a strike, Willett starting to pound the strike zone now. Curveball stays up high. It's 1-1. Tied at 5 here in the 4th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Curveball gets away. And it's 2-1. Willett really relying on that curveball. Was able to get it over for strikes with the last hitter, but struggling a bit here with Caron. There's a pop-up. Gagnon, infield fly. Actually, it fades all the way over to Barry. Barry stumbles but makes the play. And just like that, there's 2 outs. Can Willett pitch out of this bases loaded, nobody out jam? That's going to bring up Ben Caron. He reached on an error back in the first and singled back in the third. 2 outs, bases juice, tied at 5 in the 4th inning. Willett fires and fouled out of play. The count to Caron. Willett comes to the belt. Fires. Curveball outside. 1-1. He's been throwing a steady diet of curveballs out there today, but he's been getting outs with his fastball. 1-1. This one's up and inside. It's 2-1. Bases loaded. 4th inning. Bangor has tied it at 5. There's a ground ball to third. The third baseman is able to not make the play. Hunter McEwen again could not come up with the ball on the first hop. It bounced off him, and he tried to tag the runner going to third, which was McLaughlin, and he was able to avoid the tag. So a run scores on another error by the third baseman. That's going to bring up Max Clark, the center fielder. Ball inside. Clark has struck out twice in the game. He'd love to get off the schneid now. There's a little roller to third. That's going to be a tough play, and he's not going to be able to make the play. McEwen is really struggling over there. That was a tough play, but he didn't even get a hand on it. We're going to have to give Clark a single on that one. As I don't think, even if he makes that play, I'm not sure he even is able to get an out. That'll bring up Isaac Bushway. Bushway has struck out twice. I'm sorry, struck out in the third and flew out, popped up to the shortstop back in the first. Base is still loaded. 2 outs. There's a ground ball foul down the third base line, 1-1. Willette almost had him out of this, and errors just continue to cost this Central Maine team. Two more errors in this inning. It's going to be 7 errors in the first 4 innings. Youch. 1-1 the count to Bushway. Bases loaded. 7-5, Bangor with the lead. It hits him. And Rusty Mercier coming out. He might have seen enough of this. Holmes is going to score on the hit by pitch. And there will be a pitching change. We'll take a break and come back after this. 8-5, Bangor in the lead.
Environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more.
Welcome back. Aiden Giles is the new pitcher, and he inherits bases loaded and 2 outs here in the fourth. 4 runs in for Bangor. First pitch is high, ball 1. And Miss Bruner, who started all this with a walk and a stolen base at the beginning of this inning, scored a run, scored the first run of the inning, is up again. There's a line drive base hit to right field. That's going to score 1 run. Here comes the throw. They're going to get him. He's safe. Miss Bruner tries to go to second. The ball gets loose, and they're going to score. All 3 runs are going to score on the base hit by Miss Bruner. Seven runs in here in the 4th inning, and it's still not over yet. 11-5. The foul straight back. Keegan Sear has twice reached on an error and walked, and he has stolen a base, scored 2 runs. Ball up high. Giles gets the sign, comes to the belt. Kicks and deals. There's a ground ball to third. It gets by the third baseman again. Nickerson comes up, throwing. Do they get him? No. Safe. Miss Bruner just gets under the tag on another error by Hunter McEwen. And on the throw, Sear goes to second. Miss Bruner scores. That's going to bring up Brady McLaughlin. McLaughlin walked and scored in the first, reached on an error in the second, and singled in this inning and scored. Bangor has batted around. They fake the runner back to second. Eight runs in here for Bangor. They lead it 12-5. Ball in tight. Four errors, hit batter. It's been a comedy of errors here for Central Maine. There's a strike. Really, I'm not sure how many. I'd say out of the 12 runs, probably 8 or 9 of them are unearned. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0, way up high. Giles to the belt. Kicks and fires. Fouled straight back. McLaughlin had a good cut at that one. Two and one the count. Giles kicks and deals. Pop foul. Out of play. And umpire's looking for some baseballs. 11 men. This is the 12th hitter coming to the plate here in the 4th inning. 8 runs on only 3 hits. Giles comes to the belt, trying to get out of this nightmare inning. There's a line drive into center field, and playing it perfectly is Jimmy Reed, and finally it's over. 8 runs on 3 hits and 4 errors, 1 runner left on base at the end of 3.5. 12-5 Bangor.
Money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive. And Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson here. Let's see what Central Maine has. They've come back every time they've gone down, but now down 12-5 here. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, James Smith will lead it off. Miss Bruner with a nice lead now, 12-5 lead. Smith has grounded out to the first baseman. Hit a rocket, actually, to the first baseman, and it was a nice charity hop, able to get the out. Miss Bruner kicks and deals. There's a ball down and away. 1-1. Still plenty of time left here. Not sure if there'll be enough daylight. Here's a slow roller to the second baseman. Comes up with it and just throws out Smith, hustling down the line. Good play at second base by Ben Karen. That brings up Matt Barry. Matthew Barry had a single and scored, had stole the base back in the second inning. There's a rope down the third base line, goes foul. Oh, and 1 to Barry. This one's in the dirt. 1-1 to count. 12-5 here in the 4th. Bangor in the lead. Bangor comes in at 9-2. Central Maine at 10-2, leading the North. Curveball drops in for strike 2. Barry didn't like that call. There have been some looks at these umpires in this game by both teams. This was way outside. 2-2 the count. There's a little roller to the second baseman again. Pulled the first baseman off the bag, it looked like, but he's able to keep his toe on there. Good play over there by McLaughlin as Karen throws out his second runner of the inning. 2 outs to Nate Bickford. Bickford singled and scored back in the second. There's a rope down the line. If it stays fair, it's trouble, and it goes foul. Bickford right on that pitch. Just a little bit out in front of it. Miss Bruner gets the sign, kicks and deals. This one's way up high, 1-1. Curveball. Bickford gave up on that one a little too soon, but it did not catch the corner, so it's 3-1 the count to Nate Bickford. 2 outs, 12-5 Bangor with a 7-run lead. There's a rope in the hole, base hit. I'll tell you, when they have made contact with Miss Bruner, they have hit some seeds today. So that will bring up Jimmy Reed. Jimmy Reed has 2 for 2, scored a run in the first, stolen 2 bases. So he's had himself a ball game. Diving back in safely is Bickford. Bickford, good speed for a catcher. Waiting on deck is Reed Gagnon. There's a strike. 0-1 the count. Diving back in safely is Bickford. Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield. There's a seed that gets by the second baseman. That's going to almost get in the gap. It does get by the outfielder. And getting into second base is Jimmy Reed with another hit. That's going to be a single and an error. And moving over to third is Bickford. So a little 2-out lightning here for Central Maine. And the Bangor coach is going to come to the mound. Might be making a change here. As I said, when they have been making contact with Miss Bruner, they've been hitting the ball hard. So Reed with his 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 3. They're going to stick with Miss Bruner. So that's going to bring up Reed Gagnon, who flew out to the left fielder in the first inning and then had a sacrifice fly RBI in the second. 12-5. Every time Bangor has scored some runs, Central Maine has answered. See if they can here with a big 2-out hit from Gagnon. Miss Bruner. Ripped up the middle, base hit. Oh, falling down around third is Jimmy Reed, or he would have scored easily. I don't know what happened there, but Bickford's going to score. It's going to be an RBI for Gagnon, who just hit a rope up the middle. And fortunate that the speedy Jimmy Reed fell down, because that's another run easy. Here's Zeb Tibbetts. Tibbetts has a single, scored in the first, and then popped up to the third baseman back in the second. Curveball goes behind the hitter, and it's 1-0. 12-6. Central Maine came back from a 4-run deficit back in the first. Runner goes. They throw down, and he's going to be safe, and scoring easily is Jimmy Reed. Well, I don't know why catchers throw down on that. You know, you really, what do you gain by that? If you don't know you can throw the runner out 100%, which never is the case, you shouldn't do that. So a stolen base for Gagnon is a ground ball back to Miss Bruner. And he's going to throw out Tibbetts. So 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 runner left on base after 4 complete. 12-7 Bangor.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson. We go to the top of the fifth. And Bangor will have Matt Holmes, Brady Hodd, and Braden Karen to face Bryce Willett in his second inning of work. Willett fires, foul, out of play. Here's the 0-1. Down and in, 1-1. Holmes singled and scored back in the first, and walked and scored back in the fourth inning. There's a ground ball in the hole, base hit. Bangor has their leadoff man on. In the top of the fifth. Brady Hodd is 0 for 3. He grounded out to the pitcher, flew out to Nickerson and left in the second, and then struck out in the fourth. That's a strike. I'm sorry, it's Aiden Giles on the mound. I'm still thinking that Willett was on the mound. Giles in his second full inning of work. He only worked a third of an inning last inning. Throw over. Had the runner leaning, but not able to get him. Diving back in is Holmes. Errors have been the issue here tonight for Central Maine. They have 9 errors in the first 4 innings. Bangor only with 2. Bangor leads 12-7. Ball's up high. Throw down. They got him. Nate Bickford guns out the runner. And we have 1 out. Brady Hodd with a 2-1 count. Giles kicks and deals. Outside. Two and one. Here it comes. There's a little pop behind third base, and Gagnon makes a nice play over there. Oh, got a great jump on that ball. Did Gagnon, and the third baseman is now Willett, who's moved over there from pitching. Didn't really have a chance to react to it, but Gagnon got a great jump and able to make the play. 2 outs. Ball up high. Here's Braden Karen. Karen singled, stole home, had an RBI single in the first, stole home, scored a run. There's ball 2. Flew out in the third and flew out in the fourth. He's 1 for 3. 2 outs here in the fifth. A foul straight back. the 2-1. Fly ball, towering fly ball out to Nickerson. He camps under it for the third out. An easy 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Giles. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 12-7, Bangor.
Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. New pitcher on for Bangor is Jackson Anderson. And for Central Maine, Jacob Thomas will start things off. It'll be Thomas. I'm not sure if McEwen is still actually be a hitter for McEwen. There's a ground ball at second base. Charity hop there for the second baseman. He makes the play. Ben Karen over there has had some pretty good hops. And the hitter will be Dylan Bickford. And he may have come in on the double switch when Willette went to third. There's a strike. On deck, Zach Nickerson. Anderson comes to the belt. Ball just up and away. 1-1. 12-7. Bangor with an 8-run fourth inning blew this thing open. And Central Maine trying to chip away and get back in it. Strike two. 1-2 the count to Dylan Bickford, the pinch hitter. Anderson kicks and fires. A little piece of it, a swinging bunt. Going to be a tough play for the catcher, and just makes it. Nice throw by Isaac Bushway. Oh, bottom of the fifth, 2 outs, and it's up to Zach Nickerson. Nickerson doubled in a run in the first and struck out in the third. Swing and a miss. Jackson Anderson doing exactly what Bangor head coach wants him to do, just pound the strike zone. Got a 5-run lead. It's a curveball in the dirt, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nickerson couldn't get the barrel of the bat out on that. Got a little off balance with that breaking ball. 1-2 the count. Anderson kicks and fires. Curveball just up high. Ooh, just missed with that one. 2-2 on Nickerson. Aiden Giles on deck. There's a ground ball to short. Shortstop up with it. Guns across, and they get Nickerson. 1-2-3 inning for Bangor. We go to the top of the sixth. 12-7. Commodores in the lead.
We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson. We go to the top of the 6th. Bangor will have Ben Karen, Max Clark, and Isaac Bushway to face Aiden Giles in his second full inning of work. Shut him down last inning. Gave up a single, but Nate Bickford was able to gun down the runner trying to steal. So it was a 1-2-3 inning, pretty much, for Giles. Ball up and in. Ben Karen, the second baseman, reached on an error back in the first, singled back in the third, and then reached on an error and scored back in the fourth. Here's the 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. Giles kicks and deals. There's a line drive into center field. Fading back and making the play, Jimmy Reed. Max Clark will be the hitter. He struck out in the first, struck out in the third, and singled and scored back in the fourth in that 8-run fourth inning. Bangor sent 12 men to the plate in that inning. Oh, I'm sorry, we have a hitter. Wyatt Stevens is going to hit for Clark. There's a ball up high. Clark's day is done. He's 1 for 3. The ball inside on Stevens. Two and 0 the count. There's a strike on the outside corner. Top of the 6th inning here. Getting a little dark out. Don't know if we're going to be able to get this whole 7-inning game in. There's another strike as he paints the corner. 2-2 the count to Stevens, the pinch hitter. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He got him. Two quick outs, and it brings up Isaac Bushway, the catcher. Actually, it looks like we got a pinch hitter. Let's see if we can get his number. There's a ball up and in. Ball up high. I think it's Ryan Howard is the hitter. Two and 0 the count. There's a foul out of play. So Bushway, while he was in the ball game, he popped up to the shortstop in the first, struck out in the third, was hit by a pitch, and scored a run back in the fourth. 2-1 the count. Up and in, 3-1. We're in the top of the 6th here, 12-7. There's a foul back and out of play. 12-7 Bangor in the lead. If you're just joining us, A 4-run first inning for Bangor got them out to a 4-0 lead before Central Maine came up and scored 3 in the bottom of the first. And they scored 2 in the second to take a 5-4 lead. And then Bangor had an 8-run fourth inning to take a 12-5 lead, and Central Maine came back with 2 more runs as a foul back again. Two and 2 the count to Howard. And that's where we stand at 12-7. Errors have really cost the Central Maine team in this ball game. 9 errors in the game so far. Another foul back, and Howard hangs tough. Wasting some good pitches from Aiden Giles, who's done a good job since he came in with bases loaded and 2 outs in the 4th inning. Giles gets the sign. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit to right field. And it hits off the right fielder's glove, but he's able to keep it in front. Howard with a pinch hit single. The batter will be Jackson Anderson, who came in for Miss Bruner, pitching last inning. Oh, Miss Bruner grounded out to second in the second. Walked, stole the base, and scored a run in the 4th. Singled at a 2 RBI single and scored as well in the 4th. He scored 2 runs in the 4th inning with a stolen base and 2 RBI single. 2 outs, and Howard on at first. And Aiden Giles taking his sweet old time on the mound. Don't know if anybody told him, but it's getting dark out. Comes to the belt, in the dirt. Oh, nice stop. Bickford, another nice play behind the dish. Keeps the runner at first, 12-7. 5-run Bangor lead. 2-1 the count to Anderson. Giles comes set. Fires. Almost hits him. Comes up and in on Anderson. He dives out of the way. And a full count. 2 outs. Runner on at first. Got him. Oh, said it was full. Guess it's. Oh, it wasn't full. It was 3-0. Pay attention, Rick. 3-1. The runner goes. It's grounded to third. Tough play for the third baseman, and you're not going to be able to make it. Another run is going to score as Howard's going to come all the way around from first. It was a tough play for Willett at third base, but the throw was in the dirt, and James Smith not able to scoop it out. So it's going to go down as another error, the 10th error of the game. So that spot over there at third base has been a tough one today, as that's the 4th error at third base today. McEwen made the first 3. So 13-7, Bangor with a 6-run lead. There's a ball low, 2-0. Keegan Sear, the hitter. Sear has reached on an error 3 times, scored 2 runs, stolen a base. There's a strike, 2-1. Two outs. Anderson on at second. Giles was going to pitch from the windup. He realized he had a runner on at second, almost throw that one away. Another nice play by Bickford behind the dish. 13 to 7 in the 6th. Anderson on at second. Another walk. Coach Mercier is going to go to the bullpen again. We're going to take a break, come back. 13-7, Bangor in the lead.
Mold and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert.
Caden Fitzpatrick, the new pitcher for Central Maine, will be facing McLaughlin. 2 on, 2 outs as a strike. McLaughlin walked and scored in the first, reached on an error in the second, singled and scored in the fourth, and flew out in the fourth. Curveball breaks in. 1-1, the count. 13-7. Bangor with a 6-run lead here in the 6th. There's a ball up and away. Yeah, there's no way he went around on that. Hey, check. That guy couldn't see it out there anyways, even if he did. Not from that vantage point. 2-1 the count to McLaughlin. Here it comes. Off his foot, foul. And 2-2 the count. Fitzpatrick becomes the 4th Central Maine pitcher. DeMott started, went 3+ innings, 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, and gave up 5 runs. I think all of them were unearned. That was another foul ball. I think McLaughlin thought it might have hit him. Bryce Willett came in, and he didn't fare much better. Aiden Giles had a pretty good outing. And now Fitzpatrick will come on and try to hold him. Here's the 2-2. Got him. Gets away from the catcher. He's going to have to throw him out. And he doesn't. So everybody's safe, even though it was a strikeout. It's unfortunate. Bickford's had a heck of a game back there. That's the 11th error of the game. Wow. Brutal at this level. You shouldn't see 11 errors in a game. There's a ball up high to Holmes. Holmes singled and scored back in the first. Popped up to the first baseman in the second. Walked and scored in the fourth. And singled and was caught stealing back in the fifth. There's a ground ball in the hole. Second baseman's up with it and throws him out. Well, Bangor gets a run on one hit and another 2 errors, and they leave the bases full at the end of 5.5. 13-7 Bangor.
Seegers or Wendy Voter, 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive. And Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Gage Johnson and Rick Dougal here. Whew. This has been a long one, kid. And it's one thing if it's, a lot of hits and, excitement. And it's been a fairly exciting game, but the errors have just killed the Central Maine team, and they trail 13-7. They will have Bryce Willett, James Smith, and Matt Barry to face Jackson Anderson in his second inning of work. There's a ground ball in the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Giles who on the double switch, because Bryce Willett went to third base. So Giles gets a leadoff single. And that's going to bring up Fitzpatrick. Came into the ball game in right field. And now is the pitcher. Ball down around his feet. 2-0. Central Maine going to be battling the darkness here pretty soon as well. It's going to get to a point where the game's already an official game. Once you get past 5 complete, or 4.5 actually, it's an official game. So if it gets too dark, the umpires can call it. 3-0. A walk. 4-pitch walk. And just like that, the first 2 runners are on for Central Maine. That's going to bring up Matt Barry. Barry singled back in the second and scored, stole a base, and grounded out to second back in the fourth. Ball inside. Boy, Anderson was just pounding the strike zone his first inning out there. And now he can't find it. 1-0. Barry looking to bunt. Pulls it back inside 2-0. 6 straight balls thrown by Jackson Anderson. There's a strike. Anderson gets a sign, first and second, nobody out here, 6th inning. 6-run lead for Bangor. There's a Rope down the line. Nice play by the first baseman, but he has one play to first. Good play over there by Brady McLaughlin. That was a seed down at him. So the first out, let both runners advance. And it's going to bring up Nate Bickford, the catcher. As a strike. The ground ball down the line, third base, and it goes foul, just foul. Bickford on the day singled and scored back in the second, singled and scored back in the fourth. He's 2 for 2. Central Maine could use another hit here to get back in this one. Trailing 13-7. Bottom of the sixth, one out. Runners at second and third. 0-2 the count. As a looping line drive, it's going to get down for a hit. One run is in. The runner at second, Fitzpatrick, had to really hold up to see. I could tell from here it was going to drop in. Should have been running, I think. But anyways, he's at third. The run is in, an RBI single by Bickford. And he stays hot, 3 for 3 in the ball game. Fitzpatrick moves up to third, and it's going to bring up Jimmy Reed. Speaking of 3 for 3, Jimmy Reed is 3 for 3. He has 3 hits, 2 stolen bases, and has scored 2 runs. He has a strike. One out here in the sixth. There's a pop-up in the infield, and Karen calls off the pitcher to make the play. That's a big play right there. 2 outs, and Reed Gagnon will be the hitter. Gagnon has flied out to left, sacrifice fly RBI in the second, and then singled and stole a base back in the fourth. There's a drive deep to right field. If it stays fair, it's out of here, and it's gone. Oh, Gagnon just juices one into the trees and right. And just like that, Central Maine right back into this one. 3-run bomb for Reed Gagnon. Whew. He put a charge into that one. The only thing that we had to worry about was it going to stay fair. That was upper tree. Just like that, it's 13-11. Central Maine just refuses to go away. That brings up Zeb Tibbetts. Tibbetts singled and scored back in the first. Popped up to the first baseman and grounded out to the first baseman in the fourth. He's 1 for 3. Boy, that just put some life into that Central Maine bench. Every time Bangor has gone ahead, put some distance between them and Central Maine, they come right back. And 3-1 the count as Anderson nowhere near the strike zone. A huge 2-out, 3-run bomb from Reed Gagnon has put Central Maine right back into this one. As a ground ball into the hole, second base, ranging over and making the play is Ben Karen for the final out. But not before Central Maine gets back into this one, hugely helped by Reed Gagnon's 3-run homer. And at the end of 6 complete, it is 13-11, Bangor in the lead.
By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. We go to the 7th inning, top of the 7th. Bangor with a precarious two-run lead. They led 13-7 going into this inning, but a 4-run 6th inning capped off with a 3-run bomb by Reed Gagnon has put Central Maine right back into this one. Brady Hod will lead it off for Bangor. Ball outside. In his second full inning of work, Caden Fitzpatrick came in with 2 outs in the top of the 6th and was able to get Holmes to ground out to end the inning. And ball 2 outside. Hod is 0 for 4 in the game. Here's a 2-0. There's a strike. He grounded out to the pitcher in the first inning, flew out to left field, struck out in the 4th, and flew out, popped up to the shortstop in the 5th. Here's the 2-1. There's a slow roller. Fitzpatrick on it. Throws to first for the first out. I don't think I've seen a guy ground out to the pitcher twice in a game either. That's going to bring up Cole Neal, who's going to hit for Braden Karen. Karen was 1 for 4 with ball 1. He singled, had an RBI, and stole home back in the first. Ball 2. Talking about Karen, Braden Karen, the third baseman. He flew out to left field in the third, flew out, popped up to the second baseman in the 4th, and there's a foul straight back. Flew out to the left fielder in the 5th. 13-11. Bangor with a 2-run lead in the 7th. 1 out, nobody on. In tight, 3-1. Cole Neal is the hitter. Fitzpatrick kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Boy, he challenged him there with a fastball and threw it right by him. I'd do it again. Fitzpatrick fires. Popped up, foul and out of play. Just hanging in there is Cole Neal. And again, the umpire needs some baseballs. We've had a lot of foul balls in this game. 3-2 the count. Fitzpatrick kicks and fires. Another foul. Neal hanging tough. Top of the 7th, Bangor with a 2-run lead, 13-11. There's another foul down the line. Neal hanging in there. He's fouled off some tough pitches from Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick kicks and fires. There's a pop-up. Hustling after it. And able to make the play. What a strong play there by Bickford. Boy, he has had a heck of a ball game behind the dish today for Central Maine. Somehow that ball didn't go up very high. And it was a really great play by him to be able to find where the ball was quickly and get back there and make the play. 2 outs. And that brings up Ben Karen, the second baseman. Ball up high. No, looks like you got another pinch hitter. Number 11, which I don't have a number 11 here in the lineup card they gave me, so it's a mystery hitter. 2-0 the count. It's a foul. Two down here in the 7th, 13-11, Bangor in the lead. We had 4 in the first, 8 in the 4th. There's a low liner, gets over Reed's head. It's going to be a base hit. Reed Gagnon made a nice effort there, but he wasn't able to get it. So a 2-out single. And it's going to bring up Max Clark, who was hit for. Stevens hit for him and struck out back in the 6th. Clark re-entering. And he is 1 for 3 with a single and scored a run back in that 8-run 4th inning. As a strike. Boy, it's getting a little dark out there. I'm surprised that they're still letting this one go, to be honest with you. I can't pick up the ball very good, but because I'm old. Oh, curveball. Look, just missed on that one. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Clark up for Bangor. They lead by 2, 13-11 here in the 7th. Fitzpatrick kicks and deals. Ground ball to third, and it's going to get foul. As Willette makes the play in foul ground. 2 strikes. 1-2 the count to Clark, who was struck out twice in the game. Fitzpatrick to the belt. Kicks and deals. Foul out of play. Boy, this Bangor team knows how to put the bat on the ball. They don't get cheated up there. One and 2 with the count. 2 outs. Runner on at first. Here it comes. Pop foul. Out of play again. Another car. Got to be some broken windows by the time all is said and done. Fitzpatrick gets the sign. Comes to the belt. Here comes the 1-2. Nope. Throws over. Back easily. There's a mystery hitter. Central Maine 10-2 on the season in first place in the Senior League North for Legion. Ball outside. Bangor in second place at 9-2. Bangor coming off a 3-1 victory over Central Maine over the past weekend. A little bit more offense in this one. 13-11 versus 3-1. Fitzpatrick to the belt, kicks and deals. They hit him. No, I guess it didn't hit him. I guess he said it was foul. Wow. Okay, never mind. 1-2 the count to Max Clark. Runner on at first. 2 outs here in the 7th. 13-11, Bangor with the lead. Here it comes. Away, ball 4. Big turn at second by the runner. And we'll just make that a walk. That's going to bring up Isaac Bushway, the catcher. He was hit for, Howard hit for him back in the 6th inning. Ryan Howard, and he singled and scored. There's a strike. Bushway, when he was in the game, he popped up to the shortstop, struck out in the 3rd, was hit by a pitch and scored a run back in the 4th inning. Curve ball away, 1-1. Well, it'll be unfortunate if Central Maine not able to hit here in the 7th due to darkness. They're not able to get out of this inning a little quicker. Runner goes. They faked, actually. That's a ball. Two outs. 3-1, the count. Fitzpatrick comes to the belt. Fires. There's a strike. Full count. Runners will be off on the pitch. 2 outs here in the 7th. 2-run lead for Bangor. Curveball, he got him. Tough pitch. No runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 13-11.
Beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Welcome back to Kai's Field. Rick Dougal, Gage Johnson here. Brady Hod will be the next pitcher for Bangor. Try to close this one out. And he will face Jacob Thomas, Hunter McEwen, and Zach Nickerson. Boy, would Hunter McEwen love to get up in a big spot here after having 3 errors out there. But Thomas has to start it off with something here first, and there's a strike. Central Maine trailed by as much as 12-5. They trailed by 7. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Shortstop ranges over, throws. It's in the dirt. Nice scoop. McLaughlin makes the scoop. Is that McLaughlin over there? Actually, no, it's Luke Missbrunner making a nice play over there as Sear came up with the play but had a low throw. So 1 out to Hunter McEwen. McEwen lays off that one. He had a sacrifice fly RBI in the first and singled back in the third and stole a base. There's another ball. Zach Nickerson waits on deck. Ball down and away. It's 3-0. McEwen gets on. Nickerson is the tying run. Here comes. There's a strike. Bod kicks and deals. This is a ground ball to short again. And this one not going to be able to make the play is Keegan Sear. It's just the third error for Bangor in this game. And here is Zach Nickerson, who has the power to tie this game right now. I've seen him hit bombs during the regular season for Lawrence. So he has that kind of power. Tying run at the plate for Central Maine. They trail 13-11. There's a line drive into right center field. Base hit that's going to get down all the way to the fence. McEwen's going to be waved in. No, they hold him at third. Smart play there by Rusty Mercier, as you don't want to run into an out with 1 out here. The tying run is now on its second as Nickerson doubles to the gap. Second double of the game. And the winning run comes to the plate. And it's Aiden Giles. Giles singled and scored back in the 6th inning. One out, bottom of the 7th. Central Maine trails by 2. There's a strike. Brady Hogg trying to close this one out for Bangor. And a defensive swing there by Giles, and it's quickly 0-2. Love to get a strikeout here with Hogg. Here comes the 0-2. Up high, ball 1. Caden Fitzpatrick waits on deck. Ball away, 2-2. Nickerson on its second is the tying run. 13-11. Bangor in the lead. They led 12-5 at one point. This one in the dirt, nice stop by Bushway makes a nice stop, saves a run there. Giles has battled back to a 3-2 count. 1 out. Tying run on its second. And Bod's going to step off, and that just gets the Central Maine dugout all jacked up. Not sure that was the right play there. If you're just joining us, you missed a entertaining ball game. 4-run first for Bangor, gave them a 4-0 lead. Central Maine came right back, scored 3 runs to make it 4-3. They scored 2 in the second to make it 5-4. An 8-run fourth gave Bangor a 12-5 lead, and Central Maine has chipped away since then. Ball 4 up high, and the winning run is on at first with 1 out. The Bangor coach wants to talked to Hod. Hod got the first out of the inning, and then it's been trouble since then. Central Maine's able to come back and win, overcome a 9-error performance in the field. That would be something. Two of the top teams in the north here. Bangor 9-2 on the season. Central Maine 10-2 on the season. Bangor coming off a 3-1 victory over Central Maine over the weekend. And you can tell how evenly matched these clubs are. But Central Maine has really been a bulldog in this game, really coming back from big deficits. As a strike. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Tying run at second, winning run at first. Here it comes. Fouled. Down the left field line, quickly 0-2 to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick came in and shut the door on Bangor. 2 solid innings of work in the 6th and 7th. There's a ground ball up the middle to second for 1, and not going to get the double play, so McEwen scores. Nickerson moves up to third. He is the tying run at third. And Fitzpatrick will be on at first. Fitzpatrick now is the winning run. Two outs. Tying run at third. Matt Berry at the plate. And they're going to... Fitzpatrick's going to take second base, defensive indifference. So now the winning run is on at second. Kind of had to do that if you're Bangor. Here's Berry. Berry drives one to center field. And it's going to be caught at the fence by the right fielder. Oh, what an exciting finish to this one. What a play out there by Matt Holmes as he was able to track that ball down. It looked like it was going to get the gap and maybe even get out of here for a walk-off win for Central Maine. But it ends up being the final out of the game. An exciting game here. Final score 13-12. We'll come back and break it all down for you right after this. Seven, 8, 11, 14, 15 hits. Two, 3, 6, 7, 8 hits. 3, 4, 5, 9, 11. 11 errors. All right, buddy, whenever you are. Welcome back to a dark Kai's Field. What an exciting game. Tough loss for Central Maine. They dropped to 10-3 on the season, and Bangor moves to 10-2 and probably back into first place. But errors, the story in this one, Bangor had 13. They won the game 13-12. They only had 8 hits, but Central Maine had 11 errors, and they capitalized. They was able to get the win in the ball game. The highlights for Central Maine, though, Reed Gagnon hits a 3-run bomb in the 6th inning to even make it a game, cut the lead back to 2 runs, and they end up scoring a run in the 7th and leaving the tying run at third. Matt Berry hit a bomb to right center field, and the right fielder for Bangor, Matt Holmes, is able to track it down to end the ball game. So again, your final score 13-12. Bangor with the win. We'll be back with Junior American Legion action tomorrow. For Gage Johnson, I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great night, everybody.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive, and Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school baseball action is sponsored by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere, 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well, 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs, 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything in